Hi guys and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Ride 5, and today we're going to be doing 3 races. It's another sprint championship, but this time with the NS 400R, the 2-stroke Honda way back then. And wow, look at the start we had here in Okayama, a couple of riders weaving and moving around on the circuit, but what a terrific start that we've got here in Okayama. Now I do really like this circuit. I do see potential in us winning this one with no issue whatsoever, but I'm hoping we can still keep things close. And I've got to say, I do really like the feeling of this Honda. The 2-stroke nature of it it's quite powerful, it's quite torquey, but it certainly is easy to use compared to some of the other 2-strokes in the game. So I am keen to get on with the racing. As was that Akiri Fujimori trying to go around the outside of us? That's not going to happen, not into that right-hander, not against me. But now into the Mike Knight corner, I'm going to try and go the long way round of Oscar Mitchell, but I don't think we can make that stick. So 1.8 seconds behind Thiago Moreira Rocha. Whether we can beat him remains to be seen, but I'm quite confident around the first couple of sectors, or at least in this instance I think it's just the 2 sectors, maybe even just the 1. No, I think it is 3 sectors as a matter of fact, because this is the first one, second one before you get to Redmond, and the third one just before the Mike Knight corner. So yes, I'm with it now. I'm ready to attack. 1.8 seconds it is to the Brazilian ahead of us in first place, and Luana Pinto, seen her in the previous race in the Italian 250cc championship, and yeah, so gotta keep an eye on that Brazilian because I know she's rather fast. But good start so far. And of course guys, if you are enjoying the content, do not forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing as well. We're on the charge for 9,000 subscribers, and I can get there with your support, providing you do enjoy the content, of course. So anyway, onto the straight. This is starting lap number 3 as we try and go hard on the brakes around the fellow Honda, round the outside and into the first corner. We're now taking second position. Try and keep on track there. It is easy to go a little bit wide, but now downshifting into first into turn 2. Move back into the middle and back into the left with the left-hand side for Piper. We are 1.2 seconds. We're going to need to take a good chunk of time out of Thiago in each one of these sectors now to even have a chance. I like the fact that we're qualifying so low down. If it was up to me, I'd try and start every race in the back of the grid, but unfortunately that isn't possible within Ride 5 career mode. Sometimes you can do it, but unfortunately not all of them. So we'll have to see what we can do for the future races. But quick shout out to the Belgian Ace. This is another fantastic helmet and livery made by Sergio23. So it does go really well with the Honda, and we get a bit of a slowdown there, as unfortunately the lights do come on. It does slow the game down ever so slightly when on computer. So now, penultimate lap time, ladies and gentlemen. Second out of 20 riders, 10 seconds into the first split. I've got a bit deep, almost hit the wall there. It's very, very easy to do. We're moving into the left-hand side for the Piper circuit. This is the Piper corner. Big wheelie coming into the Honda there. Hard on the brakes we go. The gap is 0.7 of a second here on the penultimate lap. We might have run out of time here. I'm quite confident. Yeah, I'm quietly confident actually for the last corner and then that run into turn 1. I can't quite see which bike he's... Oh, I almost lost the front. I can't quite see which bike he's on. I think he might be on the Honda as well, but we'll see coming out of this final corner now. Big long straight, get into the slipstream, hit hard on the brakes when the opportunity comes up, and hopefully we can go on the inside, but we're not able to. I think he's actually on the Suzuki, now seeing those twin exhausts, but now into the right-hander. Thiago Moreira Rocha up against myself, and into that first split we were actually identical with the previous lap time. In fact, our previous best, which was early on. But now going into the Redmond corner, do we have a chance? Oh, I really wanted to go through there, but just not enough confidence. Can we go the long way round here into the right? No, let him run it tight, let him run it wide. We'll go for the tight line. Big wheelie from the number 99, and we have taken over at the front. Can Thiago fight back? I don't think so. Strong defensive racing into the final corner, and I think we've got the job done. Victory goes to us on board the NS 400R, but it's a close one across the line. So all is peachy for us, winning the first race. That's a perfect 25 points for us. So now it is time for Suzuka. This is the shorter version. This is the East Course, and I've got to be honest, I do really enjoy this particular version. And I just realised I am starting from the back of the grid, aren't I? I did skip the qualifying. I don't know what came over me. I must have forgot that for a moment. But yes, this is Suzuka East Course. We're still on the NS 400R, and we have 5 laps of this wonderful circuit. I must confess, I prefer this version than the full track. I got a little bit bored of Suzuka Full in Ride 4, so I'm hoping maybe I'll find some love for this track again. But I do really like this version. The fast turns and the quick moves. Oh, goodness me, got bumps from the rear from Zalim Pandey there as the Indian made slight contact. But yeah, I do like this version a lot, and of course the tight, twisty nature of it makes it difficult to overtake, so it's a little bit more interesting for me starting at the back of the grid. But tight to the apex we go into the last corner, and we'll bring on the power. This could be a very difficult challenge to win this Grand Prix here in Suzuka, so let's see what we're going to do. But onto the brakes we go into turn 1. Ooh, bike snapped a little bit, and that's unfortunately ran us deep into the first corner. Oh, almost lost the front there as well. So unfortunately not actually gaining much time here, but into this part here, this is where I feel really confident, sneaking up on the inside. Surprised we made contact there. It didn't really look like I was going to. Guess that is the collision detection in Unreal Engine 4 games. But now to the right hand side for the anti-banked curve. We'll go back into the left hand side. Can I go for a lunge here and Luke Fox? It would be brave. Oh, I bumped him. Contact made with effectively my teammate. We're both using the same livery. But bringing on the power. More contact against the AI. And Thiago, the man who was leading 4 laps out of 5 in the previous race, is down to 6th. So with us being strong on the brakes here into turn 1, we could very well be gaining even more points on our championship rivals. It's just what we're looking for. So now into the tight apex again, up against the number 99 once more, and we do dethrone him from a position. We're up to 6th place now. Not bad start at all. Feel like it could have been better if we didn't make that mistake into the first corner, but that change of direction, sneaking on through as the front end was just chattering then. You see it just wanting to tuck and fold? We're not doing that there. We're not a gymnast. We're not tucking and rolling, tucking and going forwards. I think not. So into the right hand side for the last corner. Loano Pinto is ahead of us. A lot of red names there, isn't there? Oscar Mitchell in first, Loana Pinto in 4th, and then there was another one, Akiri Fujimori in 3rd. So we've got a lot of rivals ahead of us. Always good to try and beat these, so hard on the brakes we'll go into turn 1. A little bit deep again. Not bad. Whoa, look at the front. Wow. The front end just wobbling all the time here in the Suzuka. But now into the right hand side. If we're going to want to win this race, we need to hurry up. We've got to go for some daring lunges here. There is a championship at stake, and of course it's a 3-round sprint, so you don't really want to be chucking anything away. Well, as we go on to the power again, I'm going to try and get past Loana, but where can we go? Where is the opportunity going to present itself? The last corner. We kind of invented an overtake there, and if we get the right speed coming out of here, we might have 3rd place going into turn 1. But there's no way I can pull back 1.4 seconds to Akiri Fujimura and Oscar Mitchell. So onto the brakes we go into turn 1. Whoa, I shouldn't have downshifted so much then. Whoa, I downshifted and immediately upshifted again because, wow, I felt like I was going to crash then. The front started wobbling, it didn't feel good. And, yeah, I'm downshifting still too early here in Ride 5. It's a habit I've got from playing MotoGP games and Superbike, and it doesn't carry over very well to Ride 5. And I've got to be honest with you, I don't think we're going to do any better than 3rd place here. Akiri's just a little bit too far away, and Oscar Mitchell, he's going to be the winner of the 2nd Grand Prix of 3 in today's video. So bring on the power. Fair play to Oscar, fair play to Akira, but we couldn't get the job done here in Suzuka. So a brief look at the championship before we move on. We are 4 points clear from Oscar Mitchell and 10 clear from Akiri Fujimori. So to conclude today's racing, we have one more, and that is this one. This is the Autopolis GP. This is the full version, or at least the shorter version actually, because it does have the kink within the middle. So from starting from the back of the grid, we need to produce magic to beat our opponents to get the championship victory. So hard onto the brakes into turn 1, around the outside of God knows how many. We're already up to 7th in my calculate. Oh, goodness me. Just got it slipped onto the grass there, and Lord Almighty, this video almost ended in a disaster. Thankfully we're still on board, and we've already now gained 14, about to make 15 positions if I can get past Leon Graham. Maybe he'll run it a bit... No, I can't do it. I was hoping he'd run a bit deep there and I can get the cut back, but it's not going to happen as we go into turn 6. We'll bring on the power and we'll bring it over to the left-hand side. Not aggressively, but you try and got to bring it in tight to then run it a little bit deep to then bring on the power. In fact, that is too deep. Yeah, that's cost us time. And of course, with this right-hander here, we have to go very late on the brakes to catch up to the AI here. So as late as we can, onto the anchors. Here we go into turn 10. Oh, I wanted that position of circuit, but I just couldn't get it wheelie time across the grass as Leon Graham got really in our way there. I wanted to bring on the power there, but unfortunately Graham was in the worst possible spot for me, and our championship rivals are currently ahead of us on screen. You can see the 3 names at the top left-hand side of your screen. Moana Pinto, Oliver Mitchell, and Akiri Fujimura. In fact, isn't it Oscar Mitchell? I think it is. I think it is Oscar. So anyway, onto the brakes. Back into turn 3. We're up into position 4. I think we'd be winning the championship now. Oscar Mitchell's going to get 20 points. It could be close, but I think we are going to get it. So let's not stop there. Though I'm certainly not going to be resting on my laurels and taking an easy championship victory. There's no way that's going to happen. I'm going to go until the very end. It's crash or win. It's pass or be passed here in Ride 5 as we get caught on the rumble strip there for a moment. Thankfully no rumble strip glitch appeared. But now into the right hand side for turn 10. Got to go tighter to the apex this time around. Tight. Gently move it to the left hand side. Still wanting to wheelie though. Really loves a good wheelie. That's the problem with these 2-stroke bikes. I guess not a problem, it's just the nature of the way these bikes are. But onto the brakes, nice and powerful into turn 1. We are going up to 3rd. I was hoping we could probably get closer to Oscar Mitchell, but honestly, I see an opportunity presenting itself. We're up against the number 1. He's no longer number 1. He's down to 3rd. So Oscar Mitchell, yeah, compatriot or not, as the lights come on, the game stutters ever so slightly. And now into the left-hand side. We've got a 1 second disadvantage to Thiago Moreira Rocha. So we've got to see what we can do against the Brazilian. Of course, he was brilliant in the first race, but just couldn't piece it all together when we gave him some pressure. And I didn't really see him at all in the second Grand Prix here. Oh, in fact, we did actually, but he was way down in 7th or 8th when we finally found him. So as it stands, we would win the championship. And that's all that really matters. Maybe not as dramatic as my Moto 3 race from a couple of days ago, but it's still a little bit tight and a little bit tense. So we've got to make sure we can deliver magic on these final 2 laps. This is the end of lap 3. We are starting now the penultimate lap in the final race of today's video. So this is where it all matters. The rubles can be won if we just stay as we are, but I really want to have a push at Thiago. He's right there. There's no reason we can't. 1.3 seconds is, I guess, a big enough reason for him, but no, I'm pretty confident we just got to push. I'm not the best at this circuit. I do like it, but I need to improve a lot more. And that could be holding me back for this Grand Prix. Not able to get my braking right just yet, and you know what? I think Thiago's got the legs on me. He is fast. Much faster than Fast Charlie. If you thought I was going to go a video without mentioning Charles Nolan, then you are mistaken. That man is far from fast. You may have seen that in my poll results a few days ago with the quiz on the YouTube community side. But yeah, Fast Charlie, bit of a fraud, if I'm honest with you. So we bring on the power. The gap is brought down to 1.1. It's not enough. It's nothing to get too excited about. Oscar Mitchell's in 3rd. He is just 0.7 of a second. So I don't think he's going to involve himself with our battle at the front. Thiago looks to be pretty confident now and comfortable as we just pull the gap under less than a second. There's no way I can pull in a second now. I'm not going to stop, but I just think it might be a bit out of my reach. The gap's gone down to 0.7 of a second now. You know, into the left-hand side. 8, 9. Yeah, it's back up to a second again. We managed to pull a gap on Oscar, but it's not going to happen against Thiago. TMR looking quite confident here. It's a fair play. I know when I've been beaten, and today it looks like we have been beaten. Not bad to gain 18 positions, though. I think we did a damn good job. And I guess that's all we can really ask for. So into the final part. Whoa, what the hell am I doing on the grass? Goodness me. A little bit of a lax of a concentration there. The race is not over yet, sunshine. Stay focused. keep the throttle open, and we should be winning the championship. So once again, another Ride 5 video, another DrAce video, and we are victorious. We are champions in another career mode championship. So there it is then, guys. Thanks for watching the video. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comment section down below, and let me know what else you want to see next upon the channel. Plenty more MotoGP 23 coming soon, and lots more Ride 5 as well. So guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite sate your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.